So about 2.5 years ago, I did a review on the DW9000XF double pedal. Now I made some alterations on this and I talked a little bit about it in that video. So today I want to do a little bit of an update for you guys. So let's jump right in. So as I say, in that video, I made some alterations and I talked about them a little bit, but for the most part, I actually kept it pretty much as stock because I wanted to try it out as DW intended. And then over the years, I have made a couple of tweaks here and there. Most noticeably, I swapped out the hammers because the low boys are just awesome. So big ups to those guys. I am actually in need of some new ones. So low boy, if you're watching, I'll be coming your way soon. I also made some alterations to the tension of the springs. Now, for the most part, I kept these the way that they came out of the box, and then as I was watching some tutorials about how to do certain, fast double bass techniques and things like that, I changed them out so that I made them super tight because that's how it says on the tutorial. So I tried that for a little while, didn't really work for me. So I ended up changing it back to about a medium tension. And I think from there, I've tightened them up a little bit more since, just to get a personal preference sort of thing. Because when I do my heel toe, I need to have a little bit of tension in there, but not too much. Otherwise, you just fatigue your legs so quickly. And it's not good. So I put it back to about a medium high tension and kind of left it at that. Now, a couple of days ago, I got a message off someone who'd seen my video and then had a question about how I'd modified the heel plate. Now, as you can see from here, normally there is a block on the bottom for where your heel goes, like the heel block, if you like. And I decided to take that off because when I'm doing heel toe, I like to get the extra leverage of the heel coming down for when it comes up for the toe. And I took that off and I screwed it back down again and I had no issues whatsoever. Now, unfortunately, the problem that he had was that the pedal was now not moving properly. It was sticking in place. So even if he had it at halfway or full up or anything like that, it was staying in place. And I wasn't too sure what it was at first, but then after he sent me a video of it actually happening, I noticed that at the bottom here where this pin is, there's a bit of space underneath where the board meets the base plate. And for his, it seems like it was rubbing on the floor. So what I told him to do was where the hinge attaches to the base plate here was to get some spaces in there just to raise it up ever so slightly. And then it should give the pedal board enough space to move freely. And it seemed like that worked. So the reason why I'm doing this video is to kind of troubleshoot any problems that someone's having. If you've seen my video and you've tried out some of these modifications and they're not working for you, or if they are working for you, let me know in the comment sections below and then I can answer any questions that you've got or any further modifications that you want to make. I might actually give them a try on here myself, and then any problems that I go through, any fixes that I can do, I can then pass them on to you guys. But how have these pedals been overall? Like I say, I've had these things for about 2.5 years now, and I've been using them for, well, every single video that you guys have seen since, in terms of drum covers and anywhere I'm actually playing. These have stood up so well to all the abuse that I've given them. Now, when I say abuse, I'm not talking like throwing them at a wall, and when I'm carting about to different gigs or to studio uses and things like that, I'm not using them like in a plastic bag. I'm actually putting them in a proper case. When I say abuse, I mean playing. I'm actually quite heavy-footed, so I am slamming the pedals down quite a lot, and these chains have really held up to all that. The springs have been really good. I've never once had anything break. Nothing's come loose or anything like that. The only time that I've had any issues was maybe when I've not tightened the bar down properly, but that's my problem. Like I say, the low boys are getting a little bit worn down on the leather on the front, but other than that, I can't really fault it. I do try and maintain this as much as I can. So I've mentioned this in a previous video that maybe once a year, I'll try and take everything apart, clean it, and this includes my entire drum kit and my cymbals, all that kind of stuff. I'll take everything apart, strip it down, clean everything, give it new grease, WD-40 if it needs it, that kind of stuff, and then put it all back together again. It's a great way of maintaining your gear so you're not having to spend huge amounts of money on gear that could be easily saved with a small amount of grease, a penny's worth of grease, that kind of stuff. And that's exactly what I've done with these. They've held up really well. They keep coming back for more, and they're not showing any signs of breaking in the near future. So yes, DW is expensive. Everybody knows that. It's like the Apple of the drum world, if you like, but they're really good quality. And someone asked me a little while ago if I'd ever tried out the machine ones, which they're even more expensive. I mean, they're well over $1,000 for a double pedal set. And I have tried them when I went to PMT in Salford that way. And they're really good. They feel really smooth, but would I spend that amount of money on them? Probably not. Unless I was a pro, I don't consider myself to be a pro in any way, shape or form, but if I was a pro and I was doing gig after gig after gig, you know, day in, day out, then yeah, maybe I would go for something like that. Especially if they were gonna give me the extra flexibility moreover than these. I mean, these are amazing pedals. I have no issue with them whatsoever, especially since I made these modifications. I'm happy with these. I don't feel the need to upgrade anytime soon. I don't feel the need to change out these for another set or a different set anytime soon. So I'm really happy with these. They are well worth the money in my opinion. Yes, they are expensive. So if you haven't got the budget for something like this, then the DW 5000s or 3000s are a really good budget option to get you started in the DW range of stuff. Still really, really good quality at a better price than these. Still a little on the expensive side. Like I said, DW are expensive anyway, but you get what you pay for. They are really good quality. But like I say, if you have any questions about this pedal or any modifications that I've made, or you want me to try any modifications to see what happens before you try it on yours, let me know in the comment sections below and I'll be happy to give something a try as long as it's not too crazy. You know, like chopping the boards off or something. But like I say, let me know in the comment sections below. Thank you very much for watching this video and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.